Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another last Cloudia video, and the full 3.5 anniversary news is here, and everything will be covered that may have been vague in the stream. So that's why I didn't really want to cover the stream, because there are some vague things that happened, and so it will be cleared up in this whole thing here. I'm not going to go over every little detail here, but the most important things. So Adel is coming for the 3.5 anniversary banner, and of course he is a festival unit, and also there's a ARK, which looks pretty good. Can't click on them or anything like that, but I'm sure we'll know soon. And here's something that everybody wants to know about, right? The trade ticket mission. Get a ARK trade ticket, and you'll be able to get that in the game eventually at some point. And if you want to know which one you should be getting, if you don't already have it, the one that I highlighted. This one is the easiest one to recommend. It's not so much about, I mean, I think the EER is decent, but the ability of being able to special twice, just like that, snap of the fingers, is quite good, and it's saved a lot of runs for me and a lot of things like that, so it's pretty good. Now, if you already have it, well, you could pick some of these, maybe the ones that you may not have at all, because I don't have some of these, so I may be picking some, like, I don't even recognize any of these names here, so these could be interesting. This guy has some decent things on it, especially the AER has the decent fire weapon equipped to that. So there's some pretty good ones in here. Theopolis is pretty good too. But this one is definitely the one to pick if you don't have any URs at all. So with that being said, anyways, there's a daily poll, so make sure to do that, because there's not very many daily polls in this game like this, so make sure to spin this gacha here for free. And you also get some medals here, so make sure you guys are doing that, because you'll be able to get some exchange medals. New items are added. Alchemize new items in the Alchemy Lab. Okay. So there will be new things that you can alchemize. Godric Prism is a valuable item it allows you to increase the bonus SC of any unit plus 2. Godric Prism Shark item can be alchemized into a prism if you collect 10 of them. So it'll probably take a while to collect more of those, because getting a free basically a free prism for any unit is probably going to be very hard to obtain, and it's probably going to be a long time to build that up. And a prism soul shard is an alchemist that can get a prism soul when you collect 10 of them, whatever that is. And then you can alchemize into prayer dust, which allows you to become the ark of your choice, whichever grade they may be. So that's pretty good as well. There's also a generic summon that you can use on those tickets that you've been obtaining for the last month. You'll be able to finally exchange for those. And the choices are okay. Obviously, this is probably going to be the one that everyone's going to want, including me. I definitely want him. He's very good. So I'd like to hope that he shows up in my polls. The other ones, I wouldn't be too sad to get, but I'd like to get the first one there. As I think most people like that have that happen to them. Sorry, it's very early in the morning. Sorry about that. All the stumbling. There's a rainbow potion as the first day, and then there's going to be some crystals, and then there's going to be those tickets. So that's very good. And we have some soundtrack login bonus, so they'll be giving some soundtracks. Volume 1 and Volume 2. And then there's a stamp at the end there. It's a very cute stamp, so make sure to get that too. And then there's the usual campaigns. That's not too special. They do this all the time pretty much, I think, but it's still nice to see the Super Soul accumulation, so make sure to get that. Arena promotions, there'll be some boosts and things like that to help with getting arena rankings, so that's decent. So here's some events. You'll be able to get 3,000 crystals for that generic story event that you should always go in and do. They do this a lot. There's a co-op event. You'll be able to get some prisms for the new unit Adel, and some stamps, equipment, things like that, and also some more tickets. So make sure you guys are doing that. Seems like there's going to be a lot of ways of getting these tickets, so make sure you guys are doing these events. Definitely go ahead and do those. In the exchange shop, what are we going to get in the exchange shop? Anniversary limited time equipment and radiances. I don't know what radiances are, but I'm assuming it means something. And then this was like a weird. I scrolled down to this and I was like, level 500. What does that mean? Because even if you have a party of 3, that doesn't equal 500. Even if they're all at level 110, that doesn't equal 500. So I'm not really sure what that level requirement means. But I'm assuming it's pretty hard. I'm assuming it's pretty hard, but not that hard, because the next part says it is hard. I don't get what this level requirement means. Maybe you can tell me in the comment section down below, but I don't know. But you can get some good swords and things in here that you might have to, because it says broken, so I'm assuming you have to alchemize it and forge it to becoming not broken. So that sounds pretty good. Tower Trial is fine. And there'll be more events after that. There's a fixed party battle, so make sure you guys somehow get that done. I'm used to other games, they do fixed battles, so party fixed battles. And an event exclusive support frame, so that's what those things are. I see a lot of people having these frames on their units. I never really understood what they were, but now I know. They're just event frames and things like that if you did the event. Or things like that. So, training field, fine. Here's the festival. Both gacha features the new Adel and the new ARK Project of Gods on the read up. He is guaranteed on lap 3 of 5. But it does not look like the UR ARK is guaranteed at all, so they have to be very lucky with that. Speaking of UR ARKs and Hero, you can choose to pull for this. But only paid crystals, which is that's a lot. Actually, a lot of crystals. That's actually a lot of crystals for one pull. I mean, yeah, you get a guaranteed hero, but it could be something that you already have if you're already a veteran of this game, and it could also be a UR that you may already have. So that's a lot of crystals. I wish it was just something like, oh, it would give you something that you don't already have or something. That would be actually really good, but. You'll also get some tickets and you'll get some hero credentials for doing that gacha as well. So we'll have to see how useful that is. A limited ARK 10 spin gacha. Limited. I didn't even know this was even limited. I didn't even know that. Various ticket gachas. And you'll be able to get some of those things. A lot of these will be mentioned more in the shop update. So you'll be able to guarantee, this one will be able to guarantee a Descendant of Heroes. This one will also guarantee it. So yeah, I think the 10 one obviously is really good because you could potentially get more. Not too bad. Descendant of Heroes Ultra, I wouldn't recommend pulling for this because, I mean, what do we got here? What do we got here? No. No, you shouldn't pull. I mean, yeah, she's here, but I mean, honestly, why would anyone pull for this? In my opinion, I don't think it's as worth pulling for. This one here. No, I wouldn't pull for that. And here's the controversial thing, but I think they cleared it up because it says in words, where does it say? It says it can mainly be purchased in the power-up techno shop. So I don't think this is that controversial like people were thinking it was going to be. It says mainly. So most of the time, probably like 90% of the time it's going to be in the shop, but there will be opportunities to get these in other avenues. And I'm sure they'll be giving out one of each for the anniversary, for the half anniversary, or just the fourth anniversary. They might give these out. But honestly, I don't think they're that special. Like, it doesn't seem like that amazing. Like getting an ARK to level 10. I mean, if you're an advanced player, you have lots of souls lying around that don't even do anything right now. So why would you even care about this? bottom one. And the top one, you can still, and yeah, you get everything. You get after the snap of the fingers, you get everything to level 100. But it's like you can get that way for free in the game. So these aren't really that controversial. I guess people think that they are, but I really don't think that. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Yeah, it takes a little time to grind up units and things, but it's worth it in the end, right? It's worth it to grind out units. That's kind of the point of playing the game. So I don't understand why this is so controversial. But anyways, updates to the Descendant Festival and Crimson Order trading space lineup. So you'll be able to get some. You'll be able to pick Roland or Grandis, or even Melee. I'm gonna try to speed this up a little bit. You'll be able to get some more arcs, or not, I mean trading space stuff for these characters. The strange that Meriday is be able to be exchanged now, her equipment, but she's not in this exchange here. But the other ones are kind of the same, so that's kind of strange. There's a lot of arena rebalancing. I'm not gonna go over all that because that's a lot to go over. And this video will be like 20 minutes long, so yeah, there's a lot of things changed. Make sure you guys read that. I'll probably put the link on this in the description, but you're basically prompted to get to this when you log in anyways. There's some pretty nice stamps here, multiplayer stamps, so not too bad. Other improvements: addition of the copy settings function to the Tower of Trials and Arena. Improved difficulty notion for quests, rotation, and an addition of tab switching functionality for material alchemy. That's actually very useful because now you don't have to go, you have to go switch between all of them. It'll just be there. That's actually probably one of the best updates ever so far. Addition of credential equipment to the Godforge and Alchemy lineup, and some equipment will be added. Let's look at what's going to be added. Oh, some of these are pretty good because all of his equipment is super old. So being able to alchemize a lot of this equipment is very nice, actually. Let's see if there's anything. Okay, this is good. Yep, I still use this staff here, so I'm looking forward to boosting this one up. This one I don't really use anymore, but maybe it'll be upgraded to be better. Possibly. So yeah, there's a lot of good ones in here. And then here comes a lot of the bait. I would honestly prefer you not to buy any of this stuff because it's a lot of crystals. Like this one here in particular is a lot of crystals. That's quite a lot. But there's a free alchemist thing that they always do. So I think that's it. There's something else way at the top, and then you go over here. Various other events and promotions will be available after October 27th. That's quite a while away yet. New story added, new arcs added, new unit arc rate up, and stuff like that. Halloween event using a limited time world map, and special match, time trial, and other events and promotions. There also was something else that I skipped over. I skipped over this because I was attracted to the stamps. There will be more missions in the normal tab that you'll be able to get some things like clear multiplayer quests and do all those other things. So it's nice that they're adding more of those. Anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. Appreciate you. Looking forward to the 3.5 anniversary and all of the goodies that we'll be getting. Hopefully we'll be getting some good pulls. Hopefully I'll be getting some good pulls. And hopefully you'll be getting some good pulls too. Thank you guys very much for watching. Appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.